Hey everyone, welcome to Don't Hold Back Entertainment Podcast Episode 1. The beauty of music and finding yourself. That's rich. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Don't Hold Back Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sam, and I'm really honored to have the privilege to be here. This is the first, not the first episode, but this is the first solo episode podcast, whatever. I mean, it's probably not the first time I've done this intro. Whether you're a musician or a creative or just someone who loves music and wants to feel inspired, this is the spot for you. Let's talk about the show and really what it's all about. Celebrate music in all its forms: drumming, guitaring, singing, producing, writing, whatever speaks to you. And trust me, this is a place where you can leave all your doubts on the floor, because when it comes to chasing your passions, there's no room for hesitation. Let's start with the question, why do we create music? What is it about playing the drums or strumming a chord or even humming a melody that just connects us to... Here's the thing. Music is so much more than sound. It's a language, right? It communicates feelings we can't always put into words. When you sit behind a drum kit or you pick up a guitar, you're not just making noise, you're telling a serious story. You're channeling energy and you're releasing emotions. Excuse me. The beauty of music is it's therapy. It's self-expression, and it's all art wrapped into one. For me, playing the drums is pure freedom, whether it's the thunder of a heavy breakdown or the subtle pulse of a jazz groove. It's like your heart gets to speak in rhythm. And what I want you to find for yourself, whether it's an instrument style you connect with or lean into, let it be your escape and your passion and your joy, because that's what it is for me. I friggin' love it. And don't worry about being perfect, because the best musicians didn't start that way. They started by playing what they felt and what felt good and figuring out what moved them. Music is about feeling, not the rules. 100%. You should check out Victor Wooten. He does a bunch of good education courses on topics and theories such as that. Let's talk about finding yourself as an artist. It's easy to get caught up in comparisons and thinking what you are, defining it and putting labels on it. I'll never be as good as John Legend or Celine Dion. But you know what? Those artists didn't start where they are now. They found their sound, their voice, experimenting, most importantly by doing what they loved. Maybe I should take my own advice. If you're just starting out, try this. Sit with your instrument and let it guide you. Play what comes naturally. Don't worry if it's not right. Follow what feels good. You're not just learning to play, you're discovering yourself through music. Here's a tip I live by. Consistency beats perfection every time. Show up, do the research, put in the practice hours. Even if you only play 10 minutes a day, that time adds up and it compounds. It's like building a relationship with your instrument, and trust me, it pays off. Who's making waves? All right. It's time for some music news. Let's highlight some up-and-coming artists who are making the waves and leaving their mark. First up, we have Holly Humberstone. If you haven't heard of her yet, she's a UK-based singer-songwriter who has been blending the most honest and raw lyrics with a dreamy pop production. That's cool with her and what she's doing independently. She's really embracing that DIY artist spirit. Holly's music feels personal, like you're getting a glimpse into her diary, and it's been connecting with people in a big way. Another name to watch is Cassius Clay. He's got this incredible way of blending R&B, jazz, and indie vibes, and his songs are full of these layered, soulful textures. As a drummer, his grooves are something I'm always locked into. They're fresh, they're unique, and super inspiring. Corporate news, what's happening in the industry? On the corporate side of things, Spotify recently announced some changes that could affect how independent artists get paid. They're updating their royalty model to prioritize meaningful streams. This means they're updating their royalty model to prioritize meaningful streams. This could be a game changer for smaller artists who put real effort into their craft. I mean, what the fuck? Meanwhile, the companies like Roland and Alesis are stepping up the game in the electronic drum kit market. If you've been thinking about going digital, now might be the perfect time to dive in. And hey, for all you drummers out there, yes, electronic kits are amazing. They're perfect for late night jam sessions or jamming in a small space. Trust me, I've got stories about trying to keep the volume down. Trust me, I got stories. My kids don't mind the beats, but my neighbors, that's another story. Okay, so here's the takeaway from today. Music is a gift. It is a way to express yourself. It's a way to connect with others and to find peace in the chaos of life. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, somewhere in between, the most important thing is to enjoy the journey. Listen to the things that you are saying. I'm talking to myself. But remember, don't